Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to GDC, and also welcome to, welcome to me talking to you. My name's Tom. I'm a group product manager at Google, and I lead our games and loyalty efforts on Google Play. And I'm super happy to be talking to you all today, and we're going to dive straight into it. Now, Google Play is on a mission, right? We want to become the best destination for gaming. For users, this means being the most comprehensive catalog. It means being enriching, and it means being the most rewarding place to play. But for you, for developers, and developers like you, it means being the best platform to publish your games on. From deploying GenAI to help you author better content in Play Console, or help users to find and understand games on Play, to creating innovative new engagement formats in store to drive repeat traffic to your titles, to continuing to evolve our trust, safety, and monetization platforms to give you the best environment in which to thrive, we're working to bring you real value and real business growth across your lifecycle, from pre-launch to day zero, all the way through to steady state and long tail. Part of all of the work that we're doing is to help you reach, engage, convert, and retain valuable users. And that's what I'm going to be talking to you about today. Because my teams build features to help you to do this. We've made major updates in key programs to supercharge your business growth by helping you reach the users that you really want to get to. So we're going to have a look at how the newly relaunched Play Pass can help drive discovery and growth for free-to-play games with innovative new offers. I'm also going to talk about how PlayPoints is evolving to be your must-have toolkit to access purchase-ready, active spenders in exclusive ways. And we're going to look at how Play Game Services is now so much more easy to implement and vastly more useful in creating delightful, high-performing experiences for your users. And as I go, I'll be sharing some sneak peeks and ideas about new features that might be coming up this year from Play as well. And it's worth bearing in mind that all of this, as I said, is to help you reach, engage, convert, and retain valuable users. We're going to start with Play Pass, our games and app subscription offer. Pass, honestly, and I'm slightly biased here, but it has a fantastic catalog, like well over 1,000 premium ad-free games for Pass subscribers to use. And we're seeing great growth in that usage. We've got over 120% year-on-year increases in total paying subscribers. It's really going great guns. If you've got a premium game or a long-tail title that you're looking to increase value from, joining the main catalog is a great way to drive incremental spend. Pass augments existing revenue streams, and sometimes it can become a majority contributor. We're always on the lookout for great new titles to add to the main catalog. But that's not all, because we made major updates to Pass only this month. We've overhauled it to be ready for the modern mobile ecosystem, and especially for free-to-play games. So, Pass now offers in-game offers from some of the most popular games on mobile. These grant in-game credit, items, or subscriptions to Pass subscribers. By participating, titles are welcome to continue to sell their IAPs and still monetize through ads. So titles who are part of this new offer, you get all the benefits from being in Pass, and Pass has reached to millions of paying subscribers. But at the same time, it doesn't limit your potential average revenue per user, because you can continue to generate revenue from them once they're using your title. In-game offers on Play Pass launched to 21 markets this month, including Japan, and I'm super excited to say that the full Play Pass offer is also launching in Korea later this year. Now, because the new Play Pass gets your game's inventory in front of active subscribers, it really helps you reach new paying users. It shows them why purchasing in your game can make your game more fun, and it does that at no extra cost to them. It enables people to try out your offer, and it encourages future spend behavior by making them used to doing that action. In our pilots, PlayPass drove up to 12% increases in new buyer conversion rates for our titles, and a majority of the people who use these offers went on to spend more than just the offer amount, so it drove increased average revenue per user too. Some of the world's largest mobile games are currently using PlayPass to reach and engage new buyers. And working together, we've made Pass a great experience for gamers while offering developers new recurring revenue streams and new ways to generate new buyers. Even better, a huge benefit of being a Pass title is that you get proactively featured in exclusive areas across Google Play. This includes the Pass home screen that a majority of our subscribers go to as their default start page on Play. But it also includes proactive notifications, it includes unique upsells, and it includes being featured across other surfaces as well. As I'm sure you can imagine, this boost in visibility can really help propel your game's awareness and acquisitions. In fact, our Pass partners see real benefits from this visibility and through the buyer conversions as well. For example, Snapbreak Games saw a 4x increase in Android revenue from their premium titles and a 2x acquisition boost for Project Terrarium as well. As you can see, not only are they happy with the results, actually I say happy, but like looking at the quote, delighted with the results, but Pass has become a critical revenue channel for their business as well. So, if you have a premium or legacy title and you want to maximize revenue from it by joining the main catalog, then I think we're here to help you and we're interested in hearing from you. If you run a popular free-to-play game and you'd love to drive new buyer conversion rates, we're here for you as well. You could learn more and express interest about PlayPass here. Just follow the link or scan the QR code. Just to warn you, if you're on mobile right now, you may have to click View More to find the Pass section. I'm going to give you just 2 seconds where you get your phones out. There's loud water. Okay, we're going to move on to talk about PlayPoints now. Now, PlayPoints is our user loyalty program. But for you, it's a must-have toolkit to reach some of the most valuable users you can find on Play. Pass, at its heart, has an amazing user base. We have over 220 million members. This makes Google Play Pass one of the largest loyalty programs in the world. It's available in over 35 markets, and this year we're also expanding to Brazil as well, which I'm personally super excited about. Points helps you to directly reach and retain purchase-ready active spenders. In the higher tiers, our millions of Points members already heavily skew towards spending in games. They are literally the audience that most game developers want to get to. Just to remind you, in case you're not familiar, PlayPoints is, as I said, our loyalty program. Users earn points by purchasing on Play or through any number of other engagement mechanisms like installing and playing partner games or completing quests. Just like in many other loyalty programs you might be familiar with, users can then exchange this accrued value, their Play points, for items, rewards, and perks. And that's where the program becomes really valuable to you, because you can configure items for users to redeem points against. This means getting in front of people who are very actively spending, and it plays into novel buyer psychologies. When I say novel buyer psychologies, what I really mean is when I think about how I interact with loyalty programs, I think about going into a supermarket and maybe buying a more expensive thing because I know I've got my points accrued value. Or maybe I'm going to upgrade myself on another flight. It really unlocks added value and buyer behavior. The really interesting for you is when this happens, when someone uses Play points to get one of your in-game items, the user redeems, you still get a payout from Google Play. So in this sense, it unlocks more revenue-generating opportunities for you. You might be asking how you unlock these, and there are 2 key ways. And it's really nice to say that both can be configured directly in Play Console. First, you can configure coupons. These allow users to exchange points for either discounted IAPs or credit to spend in your game. It really appeals to value-seeking psychologies, And it also appeals to those who are looking for ways to convert their points into real value in the games they love. And in case there's any ambiguity, when I say the games they love, I mean your games. Secondly, you can offer exclusive in-game items. This can really, really resonate with our members, especially those who are looking for something extra, something special, or something unique. You can now also set limited quantities of items for either of these things. This builds excitement, it builds hype, it builds FOMO, and it also caps your exposure if you're giving a discount as well. Combining all of these features together can be really, really effective in reaching paying users and driving repeat purchases from your existing user base as well. And just like in Play Pass, PlayPoints has unique exclusive areas across Google Play tailored to users who spend in games. So using it can substantially increase your reach and visibility to exactly the user base that you might want to accrue as well. Now, for those of you who are considering points, and for those of you who are already using them, and thank you from the bottom of my heart for doing that, I'm really excited to say that just this week, we launched brand new PlayPoints reporting in Play Console. This means that you can now self-serve to see performance of your individual PlayPoints offers whenever you want to. It means that you can evaluate their success, and you can use metrics such as total converters, redemptions, points revenue, and extra out-of-pocket spend generated by your points offers. But there's more. For many points partners, we proactively run and fund member promotions that drive acquisition. So install bonuses and play points for partner games would be a good example. And multipliers, which award extra points for spends in specific games to generate increased buyers. The console reports now also show you the upside for your business for this activity that we run on your behalf. And lastly, and excitingly, to inspire you, we're also showing you brand new information about your audience, such as how many of your users are already points members. So you can evaluate the potential that you have to reach even more people with new and innovative points offers as well. As I said, for any of you using PlayPoints, then this is available in Play Console today. Putting all of these features together, we see developers being hugely innovative, and those who really partner with us, they can get the most out of PlayPoints and really benefit. NCSoft use points to focus on and activate high-spend users with boosters, exclusive limited items, and more. When they ran this with us, I absolutely loved how they coincided it with major content-driven live ops in a joined-up innovative campaign that really paid off for them. Now, I really hope I've inspired you to consider using PlayPoints to reach those high-value users, to drive more purchase-ready active spenders into your game, and really to help boost your monetization strategies. And as you may have guessed, if you're interested, you can follow this link as well to find out more. Now, I'm going to move on to the third key feature that I mentioned at the beginning, Play Game Services. This is our developer toolkit to help you craft the best experiences for your loyal players, both in your game and also on play as well. PGS, like many of our features, has seen really, really good growth. And I'm so proud to say that we now have over 500 million monthly active gamers using it. That's 550 million people who are signed in with a PGS-powered gamer profile and playing at least one PGS-enabled title every month. A huge thanks to all of the games who've worked hard with us to make this happen. It's an amazing foundation for any of you considering using PGS. Today, our PGS users, and importantly for you too, benefit in 3 key ways. 1, we can automatically sync sign-in states, even if your primary identity provider isn't Google or PGS. This means that you can instantly recognize your users across different devices, across different instances of your game, and even when someone reinstalls the game on the same device. This enables you to use your data to provide seamless gameplay and state persistence. 2, PGS data sent to us from in your game can power high-performing new experiences on play and services that really help to drive repeat usage and prolonged play in your game itself. And 3, we provide you with persistent, privacy-forward user identifiers, so you can join the same person across multiple titles in your portfolio super easily. I'm going to talk about each of these very quickly, so you can kind of get an idea about how they can benefit your game. So we're going to start with sign and sync. Now, we all know that gamers jump between devices. As somebody who plays games, I absolutely know I do. And even on the same device, as a developer, the same person may suddenly appear brand new to you, especially after a reinstall. In fact, when we look at our acquisition data on Google Play, we see that over a quarter of all installs monthly are actually from users who have used a game before, either on a different device or because they're reinstalling. These are literally millions and millions and millions of people who can easily be lost if they can't super easily pick up where they left off. Because no one likes to be catapulted back to square one in a game. And frankly, no one likes to try to remember a password to sign in when all they want to do is start playing what they were loving before. PGS has always been focused on helping you in these common situations, but we've had a lot of feedback from developers like you that it could be easier and we could improve it. That's why we made big changes to the tech stack to make it even easier for you to provide satisfying, frictionless experiences for your users. So, for example, you can now use PGS to sync your user sign-in credentials. This is called the Recall API, and it enables you to immediately and automatically identify a returning user and instantly sign them in. And so you can return them. Then you can use your own data to return them to their last game save state if you're using cloud saves. We understand that there are many identity providers out there. And in fact, we completely appreciate that all of you probably have multiple identity providers that you use. It's a given in a multi-platform world. That's why Recall from PGS is built to work seamlessly with your own or third-party identity providers like Facebook. We're going to take a really quick look to see how that works. So here's kind of a simplified but prototypical integration. First, a user starts your game. They love it. You say, why don't you sign in? You give them the options to sign in. Maybe it's your own system, maybe it's us, maybe it's Facebook. It's entirely up to you. At that point, you have your primary key and your identifier. Once this happens, you can take that token, you can encrypt it, and you can use the Recall API to send it up to PGS. We store this, and we enable you to query it from any instance of your game that any user starts via a simple backend call. So, the next time a user spins up a new instance of your game, for instance, maybe they've just got a new device, or maybe they've just reinstalled, the token's available to you. You can grab it from PGS seamlessly and use it to restore that user and sign them in automatically. And the best thing is, for people with a PGS profile, for those 550 million gamers, then it's completely touch-free. There are no interrupting prompts. Now, hopefully you can see the benefits of this, but I kind of want to talk very quickly about why we think it's great. So to start, this new integration is easier than ever. We estimate it requires less than a week end-to-end work for a developer to fully implement it and deploy. Because it works and enhances existing third-party identity systems, you don't even need to change any of your primary sign-in flows, because all of this kicks in once you have a token. Second, because it's an identity syncing service, you don't even need to change your schemas or your databases. You can still use whatever identity and primary keys that you already use. So it's a super easy backend integration and doesn't replace any of your primary infrastructure. And lastly, as I said, for users with a PGS profile, there are no blocking prompts at all. It can happen literally touchlessly. But even for those who don't have a PGS profile yet? You can still use the system to start syncing your tokens. We'll be doing everything we can on Google Play to encourage people who we see have tokens but don't have a profile yet to sign in with us. And even if they don't, they will only be prompted to do so in your game when they appear in a new installation, like on a new device. And at that point, you really want to sign them in anyway. So there's really no net increase in sign-in prompts at all for the user. We see in our user research that gamers hugely value how easily and seamless it is. But even more importantly, maybe for you, we also see from our partners that using seamless sign-in to sync and facilitate game continuity reaps real business benefits as well. Lilith Games, for example, use PGS to sync sign-in and so offer seamless cross-play continuity between mobile, tablet, and Google Play games on PC. For users with profiles, with PGS profiles, they saw an amazing 45% increase in day 1 retention and a 58% increase in day 7 retention versus users who didn't benefit from the sync. Again, it makes sense. You really don't want to start from day 0 again. Now, to me, that makes sense not only as a gamer, but as a developer, because they made the experience better for their users. They made it more enjoyable. They allowed them to keep their progress no matter where they chose to play Rise of Kingdoms, and they were rewarded by their users for it. Excitingly, not only does this work on a single title at the moment, but we're looking to enable it to work seamlessly across multiple titles in the same portfolio this year as well. Now, secondly, I said that PGS was powering exciting new experiences on Play surfaces. The SDK enables you to send us information from within the game, like achievements. This means that we, in fact, can better represent, advocate, and engage users on your behalf when they're on Google Play. And as you may have noticed, when your gamers are on Google Play, they're not playing your game. So ultimately, us doing this drives loyal gamers, people who've already played your games, back into your game for repeat usage and ideally repeat spend as well. We're in the process of building PGS achievements, which you can already configure and use today, deeply into the play experience. For example, on details pages for users who played your game, we're going to be featuring them prominently. This can remind people why they love your game. It can help them celebrate. It can encourage more progress. And for some people, for collectors, for people who really like getting everything, it really, really presses that collecting button, and it can inspire lawless behavior and drive people back to play your titles. You can make sure that you're in a great position to see the benefits of these kind of features as it rolls out, and you can do it today by integrating PGS and configuring your achievements. Just give some thought into what your key milestones are in your game. What are those moments that you want to celebrate with your users? But that's not all we're going to do with achievements. We've been building new products that directly reward in-game achievement with added out-of-game benefits. We call these quests, which I know is a super original name in the gaming community. Quests use PGS achievements to recognize when users have completed key actions in your game, a set of key actions. So think about a new user who maybe just finished onboarding, has reached level 5, and has unlocked their first new character. We publish and publicize quests on Google Play, and we remind users of their progress. This encourages them into your game to complete all of the actions, and we directly incentivize this behavior by using play points as an additional out-of-game reward. When you put all of this together, it's a highly effective way to incentivize and drive exactly the kind of behavior that produces step change functions in your game. Those people love it. For early access partners who've been using Quest with us already, they've seen substantial uplift in active players and also increase in buyer conversion rates as well, specifically by thinking about what moments in the game they want to incentivize. Playtika's Best Fiends, for instance, drove a 150% increase in user spend and 90% increases in active players versus control groups that we ran when we were running quests with them. This year, we're rolling out quests to more and more titles. So you should watch this space to find out when you're eligible. But to get ahead and be ready for it, as I said, you can implement PGS today, think about what your key moments are, and implement them as achievements as well. It'll put you in pole position to be able to use quests as we expand the program. Lastly, and maybe for the more advanced amongst you, PGS offers you privacy-forward, persistent user identifiers. That helps you recognize users across all of your titles. This can be especially useful if you're cross-selling between your games. You can access these identifiers using the PGS token provided by the SDK and doing a quick backend query to request a developer-specific user ID. This user ID persists for the same user and the same developer account indefinitely, and you can record it and map it onto your own ID systems in your own databases. One benefit from this is another way to do seamless sign-in if, for whatever reason, recall doesn't suit you. But another is to identify the same gamer across your portfolio. Because the token is available on first start for PGS users, you can even automatically recognize and sign these users in between different games. This can be especially powerful if you're doing anything where you're cross-selling between a portfolio of games and you want to instantly recognize and reward someone who's moved from one game to another. To unlock all of these great features and to look at how you can integrate PGS immediately, then you can follow this link to find out how you can do it. As I said at the beginning of this talk, Play is on a journey to become the best place for you to reach valuable users, to engage with them, and to convert them and retain them. And we want to do this for you because we want to really benefit your games and your gaming business. Pass, Points, and Play Game Services are here. They're here today, and they're ready for you to use to help you achieve exactly this. Just so you all know, I'm going to hang around at the end, either in the hall or just outside if you've got any questions. And from tomorrow, if you visit the Google Play Games booth in the West Hall on level 2, it's just outside, then you can come and see how Pass is benefiting developers just like you. The work that you do, the titles that you create, they are genuinely inspiring. They deserve to succeed and they deserve to grow. You deserve a community of gamers who appreciate your artistry, who love your games, and who reward your effort. And we're here to help make that happen. Thank you so much for listening to me.